Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk about two different stories. One about President Jeff Bergen. Can't even really tell what he's talking about half the time, but that's okay because he's the leader of the free world. But we're also going to be talking about the inflation that he's blaming everyone else, obviously, except for where we need to lay blame. That's with the overprinting and overspending by the government as a whole, right? Both sides of the aisle, but really that's where the problem lies. So much liquidity in the market. The Federal Reserve is about to try and rein it in, but we're going to talk about that first. And then we're going to talk about a specific restaurant. It's actually happening where I live too, in California. We're seeing some restaurants, they're trying to keep their prices low, but as they're raising prices, another way to save money is to use stickers to change the prices on menus. And I'm going to talk about a couple of restaurants I've recently been in because the inflation is getting out of control. So without further ado, let's do this. We're going to start here with the awesome story about the president right now. And this is out of Fox, just came out a few hours ago. And it says Biden blasted for lying, gaslighting speech, blaming inflation on pandemic and Putin, because that's what you do. You blame other people. You don't take it on yourself and go, look, this is an issue we got to handle. You just lay blame and sorry, we'll do what we can. But remember, this is the gentleman right here that told you food shortages are coming. So if you have not prepared by buying food right now, it's very serious. As a matter of fact, if you don't know about what's going on with the baby formula situation, it is getting very, very scary right now. I think people need to understand seriously how bad this is. And the shortage is getting very real. So I'm just going to pop over here really quick and hit the news articles. Parents hunting for baby formula as shortage spans US. You know, guys, it's one thing for us adults to go, look, we're going to deal with less right now. We're going to, hey, we'll use this to lose some weight. We'll eat less. We'll eat a little differently. And we got to be ready, but it's another thing to hit many children. And there's a lot of mothers that cannot breastfeed. And this is a very serious situation. And so if you're hearing this right now and you have a child and you depend on baby formula, go to the store today. Go to the store and see if you can pick some up, because this, I do not believe, is going to get any better anytime soon. All right, back to Biden delivering these remarks. We're just going to briefly go over this and we're going to jump into the next story and I'll give you my thoughts. Around noon on Tuesday, Biden addressed the American public on the state of the economy, in addition to saying that his administration had made extraordinary progress with the economy. Biden blamed all the economic hardship on COVID-19 and Russia. Now, I get that really is where we're at. But the problem is rather than placing blame, let's just talk about what we're doing right now. And I don't know if this story's going to get into it, but he did give one solution, and I'm going to tell you my thought on it. He says, I want to be crystal clear about the problem. Biden stated there are two leading causes of the inflation we're seeing today. First, the cause of inflation is a once in a century pandemic. I want you guys to remember that, because the last time this happened was 1918. It led to the Depression of 1920. And then that led to the inflation and the roaring 20s, which led to the Great Depression. I believe we are witnessing that right now, but it is in a much shorter time span. Okay. Not many people understand the Depression of 1920. I'll see if I can link a video that I did about it like a year ago and explain it. Okay. So it says, he, obviously laid the blame, and let's see if it comes down, because it talks about where he says we should do this. All right, here we go. Shortly after the speech, Senator Ted Cruz from Texas shared a Reuters article claiming that Biden will blast Republicans for having no plan to stop inflation during the speech. He captioned the post with his own assessment about how Biden is harming the economy. He says right here very loudly, "Stop spending money," Cruz tweeted. That's 100% right. And we're in the middle of all kinds of things, like literally starting something with two countries that are at war by like funding them and trying to get into that war. Remember, I want people to understand that when all else fails, they take you to war to destroy the narrative. And I want you to understand this. When you owe money to a country, and this happened all throughout the dawn of time, when one country owes another country money and it's starting to get indebted, but it has a big military, one thing they do is they go and attack that country. And you might think, well, why is that? Well, there's two reasons. You can go take their natural resources and rape them of their everything they have, which I think is wrong. Okay. But I believe this country was built and formed on helping other countries, and we've sort of lost our way, quite frankly. But the other reason is that that debt gets erased because now you own that country. You don't have to pay it back. So I want people to understand what is going on behind the scenes. And guys, if you agree with this, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, help the algo get this out. And you've been watching me for a while, please help me and support me by just hitting the subscribe button. Trust me, you will not get a bunch of notifications about my videos. That happens a lot, but it does show the algo, oh, this is somebody that's telling the truth and being straightforward and giving us logic. We like that. And the algo likes people hitting the thumbs up button. So thank you so much. Also, sharing the videos helps out too. All right, now let's talk about this restaurant. Now, this has actually happened to me in California. Prices are going up so fast at this restaurant. They're using stickers on the menu. It says to fathom just how rampant inflation now is in some corners of the U.S., duck into Miami River Cafe, a Mexican place in the East City's Little Havana district. I hope this place just gets crushed with great business right now. I love seeing people that are struggling, but they get like some recognition and then they just get flooded with stuff. So if you guys are in Miami, go check it out. Comment in the section below if you've been there. Let me know how you liked it. But we're going to talk about some of the issues they have here. A quick scan of the restaurant's Facebook posts lays out the increases. The special offered every Wednesday and Friday has been $1 per taco for years. What? Not on Tuesday? By the way, guys, this video is coming out on Taco Tuesday. And at my work, we have Taco Tuesday. And I'm about to run to the store to go get my stuff. So I'm ready to rock and roll. Now I'm hungry. If you guys are hungry, hashtag Taco Tuesday on this bad boy. It says, so they were $1 per taco for years. That changed in February of last year when it was raised to $1.25. A month later, it went to $1.50. This January, it shot up to $1.75, and now it's $2. That's 4 increases over 15 months that add up to 100%, well above the broad inflation rate of 8.5% in the country. No one at Miami River Cafe answered calls seeking comment. Now, I can totally understand that because they're probably freaked out because they do not want to raise rates either, right? It's a time of fear when you're a business owner and you have to raise rates because you are so in fear of, hey, look, hey, I got an invite. You got canceled. You're in fear of, raising your prices because your competition may not be, but you have all these additional fees that you've got to pay, like, you've got to do, employment, the cost of paying people, payroll needs to go up right now. Food costs are going up, rent's going up. I mean, it's a myriad of issues that these poor business owners are facing. That's why I say, if you're in the area, go bless them and tell them that you saw the Economic Ninja channel. So I think that's awesome. All right. But let me tell you right now, this is interesting. The last time I saw stickers on menus, I was in Venezuela covering an economy ravaged hyperinflation. There's no comparing the inflation in Venezuela back then to the inflation here now, which I completely agree. They're not even close. But I have to say that seeing stickers on a menu in the US brought back a lot of memories. Now, this is something that I've seen. I've actually seen people crossing out with pen or Sharpie on their menus, and they are literally, and they're the kind that have, the plastic sleeves, and they're writing on the plastic, which now has ruined the plastic sleeve. But what's scary and what's sad about that is they think this is an only one-time deal. We're only gonna have to raise our prices now once. I actually went into a restaurant that had crossed out the menu, right? They were still using them, and they'd put a higher price, and then they had to cross it out again and put another price. The sticker idea is amazing because you could literally just put a new sticker over the old sticker. It doesn't ruin your menu, and it doesn't make it look like you're literally constantly every month raising your prices. But people, this is where we are. This is not a joke. And right now, in the middle of all of this, you have somebody that's running the world, and they are literally just blame, rather than, all right, let's do this. And let me talk about this problem. He said the other day, hey, we're going to actually remove the tariffs on Ukrainian steel. In essence, he's trying to say, hey, we're helping Ukraine and we're going to help American people buy cheaper steel. That's a political move, a geopolitical move that's going on right now. But also he just talked about, hey, we can remove the Chinese Trump tariffs. Now I understand why Trump put those in. I totally get it. He wants manufacturing to come back to the US. But let's just talk about what Biden's doing. He's threatening, like, hey, we could do it. We could do it. Hey, I got an idea. Jeff Bergen. Why don't you just do it? Why don't you stop talking about it? It's like Jerome Powell. Hey, we're going to get on inflation. Cool, dude. Do it today. Oh, not today. We'll do it like next month. This is jawboning. And this is what should scare you. This is why you need to go to the store today. I'm not joking. This isn't going to be like Venezuela. I completely agree. But this will be bad. And so you can go to the store right now. If you can get some baby formula and you need it, go do it. Because I am very afraid of profiteering. I am afraid that there are going to be a bunch of slime balls out there that are going to go and buy up all this baby formula and then sell it at higher prices to men and women that need it desperately for their children. That ain't cool. So with that being said, only buy what you need, but also, and if you have extra, share it. sell it back for the same amount. And I'm not saying, and I want people to understand this too. We're going to make a killing in this crash. And I hope people get that like in the right sense. Like people, I've had a couple of weird comments like, can you stop using the word crush it? It's just really offensive. That's like an Antifa thing. No, I don't care if some stupid hate group that I can't stand anyway uses a good term, but crushing it is a positive thing. We're going to crush it in this next downturn, but we're also going to take care of people. You see, that's the true blessing. You reap what you sow. Yes, you're going to get rich by buying up assets for pennies on a dollar, whether it be stocks, real estate, anything, right? During a crash, like what I did right after the Great Recession, because I'd sold everything right before the Great Recession started. That's one thing, but also it's who you take with you, who you help. That is what I want to accomplish here. I want to see you guys crush it, both monetarily, but also mentally and spiritually. Like I want you walking away from this, changing other people's lives. That is how we get this world to the right place. We reap what we sow. We have an army of people worldwide right now. You guys are watching this. You've been subscribed. You're following. This is like the fastest growing channel on YouTube. It's not because of me. I am blessed because I know you. You guys, if you're driving your car right now, you're sitting with a cup of coffee, you're at work, you're outside in the sun enjoying a wonderful day off. I'm talking to you right now. You guys have the authority to go and crush it and go make a difference in other people's lives. And you will live the most fulfilled, amazing life possible. Guys, I'm not joking. This is way more than the YouTube channel. I hope you understand that. This is way more than a podcast or wherever we are on YouTube. This is a call to action. You have, no matter how much you have, even if you're homeless right now and you have a few dollars in your pocket, you have the ability to go bless someone else. Guys, you are going to absolutely crush it. And I can't wait to meet every single one of you. Thank you so much for watching. With that being said, again, thank you for hitting the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. The Economic Ninja is out.